You got a call from your bank saying your account is about to be blocked. You panicked. You supplied your credentials. Just like that, your life savings is gone. That is called social engineering. In real time, social engineering is the exploitation of human weakness to elicit sensitive information that otherwise a bank user wouldn't have submitted. This is called social engineering. Welcome to Psych and Cyber with Iyoda, a platform where we share insights, where we lecture people about social engineering and how to stay safe, most especially cyber security tips for the general public. Social engineering has been a menace, a problem, a big problem indeed, for a very long period of time that gullible people actually fall into from time to time. I took it upon myself to sensitize people about social engineering. There are different types and techniques hackers use to elicit and extract sensitive information from people. The first one on the list is phishing, and this is the most popular. Phishing, put yourself in a position. You, as a person, you receive a link into your mail saying from your bank that you should update your credentials in the bank application. Upon clicking on the link, the landing page seems very familiar, just like your bank's application or web page. You input your login credentials. Yeah, very good. It seems very familiar. You never thought of it as something deadly because it is very familiar. Upon inputting your credentials, the page reloaded, which means that your credentials is residing now with the hacker, with the threat actor. By merely clicking on the link and inputting your credentials at the landing page, it means your login details has been sent across to the hacker. So never ever click on the link that looks suspicious. That is phishing. The other techniques is spear phishing. Spear phishing is very similar to phishing, just that spear phishing is very particular. It's very intentional. And it says that you, being the chief security officer of the network company, it means that you're gonna have the most special set of information with you. They are going to be really intentional with you, which means they are going to spearfish you. They are going to come after you. So that is just the difference. Just being intentional is spearfishing, and somewhat not being too intentional is phishing. Another one is baiting. Baiting is when, for example, you as a person, you love watching football, and on your way to work, when you opened your door at your doorstep at home, you saw a flash drive having a note on it saying the best football clip of all time. You fell for the trap. You picked up the flash drive or the hard drive and you were like, good. You took it to your place of work. You inserted it into the system. Once you insert it, bam, that's all. Because malicious software will be transferred to your system. That is baiting. Another one is tailgating. This one is more of physical. In the sense that you being an intern, for example, because this wouldn't normally happen to an experienced professional. You wanting to enter the office probably any time of the day, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon. You wanting to enter, you swiped your card. You went in, but you never made sure that the door is locked behind you. You swiped, you opened the door, and you left the door open. But the hacker is right behind you, wanting to have access to the situation room. So upon opening the door, you never closed it. The hacker came in after you, and you never noticed. This is tailgating. Another one is quo pro quo, something for something. You being an intern, you wanted to buy Maserati, the best car in town. You never had the money to buy it, but you got an offer from a hacker saying provide your login credentials and you'll be given money. worth enough to buy Maserati. This is something for something. The hacker is trying to manipulate you into providing sensitive information. Another technique of social engineering is phishing. Phishing is kind of phone scam whereby a hacker calls you and tells you that I'm your brother, I'm currently stranded, please send me so amount of money. This is phishing. Smishing is when the hacker sends SMS message to you. This is the most common forms of social engineering. So what are the ways of staying safe? One of the ways of staying safe is never sharing your password. Your bank officer will never call you to share sensitive information over the phone. That one is really peculiar and relative. They will never call you over the phone to supply your account details. So be wary of that. Another method of staying safe is being suspicious of urgency, because hackers, they are always in a hurry, because if they're not in a hurry, you might be saved from their net. You might be saved from their trap. Whenever you perceive any element of urgency, you should be at alert that something is fishy. Always use multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is really important. Another way of staying safe is education, sensitization. The bank officials, or it is upon the government officials to sensitize people about the actions of hackers and what they are capable of doing. And this is the best form of guarding against social engineering. Another method of staying safe is always verify identities. Someone called you, yes, he called you over the phone saying he's your brother that is currently stranded in Ogodugu or Abuja, that you should send him money. But you never thought for a second that this voice is not familiar. This voice is not familiar. Shouldn't I verify? Always verify. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This channel is keen on making sure that you are safe from hackers and scammers. Endeavor to like and subscribe to this channel. This is Psych and Cyber with Eyoda. Thank you very much.